Okay, last example for path analysis. Again, use the same process. Boxes near the vertices. So remember, do as many of these as you possibly can. Again, I find I don't get much faster with them, but I make much less mistakes, which is a good thing. Okay, boxes on vertices. Now let's go with forward scan. Okay, start. Let's go along this path here. So 0 plus 7 is 7. 7 plus 3 is 10. 10 plus 12, oh, we're going well here, is 22. 22 plus 3, oops, don't write down 25 there, because what we need to consider is J. So we've got G and J as candidates to go in that box. G will be 25, J yet to be determined. Alright, back to the start. 0 and 6 is 6. 6 and 8 is, don't write it in there, because we need to consider D as well. C and D both go into this vertice, and remember the consideration that we need to give is largest value will go in the box. Just like over here, we can't write down 25 because what if J is something bigger than that? That's what will go into there. Alright, let's consider what C is. C is 6 plus 8, so C will be 14. And let's do D. D is 7 and 6. D is actually 13, so C wins out. 14, largest value goes in the box. 14 and 6 is 20. Okay, but let's have a think about this one here. I'm not going to write down 20 straight away because what goes into this vertice here are these two tasks, H and I. Alright, let's write down what I is. I is 14 and 6. I is 20. H will be 10 plus 2, 12. Alright, so it's the obvious winner there is 20 by a long shot. And now we can complete J. J will be 20 and 8, which is 28. Largest value in the box, 28. And that's our forward scan done. Okay, now I'm pretty sure that I'm right on that. But a lot of the mistakes come out in the back scan. I'm able to sort of find where I might have made errors through the back scan. So again, make sure you go through the process nice and slow. 28. Alright, let's go 28 take 3 is 25 over there. Whoops. Get rid of that. What's that? Okay, let's keep going. 25 take away 12. Okay, now I might be tempted to write 25 take 12 is 15 is 13. I might be tempted to write 13 there, but I've got to consider F and H. So let's write down F and H. 12, so that one was 13. Now let's do J, so I can do H. So it's 28 take away 8 is 20. Oops, hello critical path. And now I've got 20 take away 2 is 18. Okay, when we've got two candidates, smallest value goes in the box in the back scan. So I write down 13 there. Alright, let's keep going down. 20 take away 6 is 14. Still on critical path now. Alright, let's go along here. So along this edge, 14 take away 8 is 6. And 6 take away 6 is 0. So B is an option. We need to consider A as well. But B is 0. 0 is the one that's going to go in there, but for the purpose of the task, let's just go all the way through. Okay, now this vertice has two tasks coming out of it, so we need to do two things, or consider two things. 13 take away 3 gives us a 10 for E, and 14 take away 6 gives us an 8 for D. Alright, 14 takes 6, let's just make sure, yep, that's 8. Smallest value goes in the box, that's an 8. Alright, 8 take away 7 is a 1. Smallest value goes in the box. Now we're all done. Let's do the EST and the LST of each of these tasks. I might just... I was going to rule up some lines there, but that's going to be even messier, I think. So I'll just have to write neat, try to get it as close to the activity as possible. Okay, EST and LST for activity A is 0 and 0. I lie. So again, you've seen me just make a little bit of a mistake and a pretty impulsive one there. Earlier start time of A is 0, but the later start time, remember, is given to us by using this value here, which is the later start time of task E and D. We go 8 take 7, later start time of A is 1. It has some float or slack time. B, we do earlier start time is 0, later start time 6 take 6 is 0 on the critical path. C, C's earlier start time is 6, LST's 14 take away 8 is 6, again it's on the critical path so it should have no slack time. D, D's earlier start time is 7, later start time 14 take 6 is 8, got a slack time of 1. E, earlier start time is 7, later start time 10 take 3, 13 take 3 is 10. That sounds right. Okay, F, earlier start time of 10, LST 25 take away 12, 13, slack time of 3. G, where's G? Alright, EST 22, LST 28 take 3, 25. H, EST 10, LST 20 take away 2, 8. 20 take away 2, 18. By far and away the task that can be delayed the most without delaying the overall project can be delayed by 8 units of time, 18 take away 10. I, EST 14. Okay, I can see that this is on the critical path, so what should happen is I get 14 in this box, or in this position here. 20 take away 6, 14. Good. Okay, and I think this is the last one, yeah, J. EST 20, again, should be the same thing because it's on the critical path. 28 take away 8 is 20. Alright, so let's go through and identify the tasks with no slack time. So there's one, there's one, there's one, and there's one. Together those tasks will be our critical path, so let's follow it. Okay, starting at task B. Let's get the highlighter. There it is. Okay, so task B, first of all, followed by task C. Oh, where's my pen gone? There we go. Followed by task I. There it is. Followed by task J. There it is. Okay, and it's always a good sign when it comes together like a path like that if you follow it in order. So again, critical path is B. In yellow, I'm not going to write in yellow. B to C to I to J, and the minimum completion time will be that, or that value. It's always going to be the same thing. So min time, not that this question asks for it, but it is 28. Okay, so there's the last example.